Today we're testing TikTok's most viewed beauty hacks. Since it's saved, we're gonna start with this cat eyeliner hack with 1.8 million views. Apparently we've been doing our cat liner all wrong, because when you're just drawing a straight line, you're not changing the shape of your eye. So you're supposed to start the eyeliner at the edge of your pupil. I don't think you're supposed to draw the entire eye. It's just from the black parts of your eye to the other black part of your eye. That's really interesting. I'm using the Bad Gal liner right here. Okay, so I draw it out straight and it's supposed to look like it's lifted. And then you connect the gap right here. Can you guys tell the difference? Because I'm not sure if I can. Usually, I like to use my liquid liner and I just draw a straight line and then I wing it at the end like this. This is a much more sharper line, whereas her hack is supposed to make my eye look more lifted, changing my whole eye shape. Can we tell the difference here? It does make my eye look a little bit bigger on this side. It looks more rounded, whereas this is just very straight, but the wing kind of goes downwards instead of more up. I would probably use her hack with a liquid liner, but I'm gonna keep trying this. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because I can see my eyeballs are a little bit bigger on this side. But keep watching because these beauty hacks will either transform me from drab to fab or just make me look like a hot mess. But now we're gonna move on to the jelly donut hack with 4.7 million views. Apparently, it's a technique that combines a highlighter with a blush that's supposed to give you that glowy, dewy, blushed look. I'm gonna start with my liquid highlighter. This one is by Ilia in Atomic. Mine isn't the kind with the applicator, so I'm just gonna use my fingers. Just like a nice dot here. Is that enough? This big, and then she also puts it on her nose and then in between her eyes right here. Then she goes in with her Benetint and then you just draw a cute little heart in between the highlight. I'm scared. Just a quick dab. Oh my gosh, it's so runny. Oh, that's actually so cute. And on the nose, a dot here, and then she takes the rest and just puts it on her lips. It looks so natural on her. I feel like I went a little heavy-handed with the highlighter and not enough blush. But I feel like the Benetint is pretty runny, so it tends to drip down too, so you gotta work fast. I feel like a brush would do a better job at blending this than my fingers, because now I just kind of look like a glowy clown. It definitely gives a glowy look. Dewy, I'm not sure, but I feel just very bright and highlighted. I'm not convinced this is better than my usual application of blush and highlighter, so I'm gonna give this hack a 6 out of 10. And now with 5.5 million views, we have a perfume hack that will help your smell last all day long. What you're supposed to do is warm your thing of Vaseline in some hot water. I'm gonna let it sit for maybe 2 minutes. Okay, but once it's nice and melted, you're supposed to put in 4 sprays of perfume directly inside. And since I love my mini Miss Dior perfume from the advent calendar video, go watch that after this video, we're just gonna do some drops in there. Oh, it is super soft. 1, 2, 3. Some extra just in case this works. Okay, now you stir, stir, stir. Yeah, this smells really good. People in the comments said, am I the only one who doesn't want to be greasy all day? And someone else said, why not apply a little bit of Vaseline, then spray perfume on it? I didn't know where your pulse points are. So you have one behind your ear, behind your neck, and then on your wrist. Honestly, I don't know what it is about maybe either the pulse point or if it's the Vaseline, but my head space just smells like Miss Dior and it smells really good. But I'll update you at the end of the video to see if it lasts all day long. And now with 6.1 million views, we have a whipped foundation hack. Yes, you heard that right. A whipped foundation hack where you're supposed to add your foundation into a little bit of water and use your coffee milk frother to whip it up. Apparently, it's supposed to be more airy, lighter, giving you a more even and better application. So it looks like she fills her cup maybe halfway up with water. That seems like a lot of water to me. And she adds really quickly, probably like 10 pumps of foundation. I feel like 10 pumps of foundation is a lot. Oh my gosh, it's splattering everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna say that that was probably just for a reaction. I don't think that she needed that much water. People in the comments really called her out for this, saying with so much water and few drops of foundation, how are you supposed to get so much whipped foundation? Nice editing and fooling us. Someone else said I fully thought that was coffee. How long do you have to whip this for? Now it's starting to curdle, but the part of the foundation that stuck to the wand does look significantly more airy and whipped. Ew, I know. The cup of foundation looks nothing like the cup of whipped foundation in hers, so I'm definitely thinking that she must have done some editing, but we're gonna test to see if the whipped foundation on the wand actually does what she says. It's definitely watery and it glides well, but I don't know if it makes any difference because liquid foundation glides on pretty well anyways, and if anything, I feel like it's a little bit patchy and streaky. Might need to go on with this brush to blend it out. Someone else in the comments said it's giving Maybelline Dream Mousse. I'm not fully convinced that this hack is worth it. I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. It went on fine. The brush did most of the job. I don't think it matters that it's whipped or not. And it kind of made a mess. I'm gonna give this hack a 4 out of 10, but it is giving Dalgona vibes. And now with 7.7 million views, why go through surgery or have Botox when you can just give yourself a DIY facelift? So all you need are 2 little elastic bands and what looks like something with a hook, but I'm just gonna be using bobby pins. She starts off by taking a tiny little section of hair right around her temple, leaving out some hair in front so you can hide it, and then she just makes a tiny little braid. You have to pull it really, really tight too. Same thing to the other side. Someone in the comments said this is your standard practice. It seems like a lot of work. And it feels like it, but would you rather have Botox or surgery, or would you rather just do this? I feel like this is a lot less painful. But someone else had a really good point. Won't your skin just stretch and eventually sag? Isn't that why we're not supposed to stretch out our eyelids when we do liner, essentially? They have a good point. Oh, the prepping for my DIY facelift is done, but let's see, this is what she does. Ow, it actually hurts. It does tighten my face a little bit, and I do see the tightening around the eyes. And I'm not gonna lie, it hurts a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and secure it with the pin. Not trying to pull my eyelids to do more harm than good anyways through this hack. You're supposed to be able to cover it with your hair so that it looks completely invisible like this. I look 10 years younger already. I don't know about this hack. You could just go for a high pony like Ariana Grande and call it a day, but I'm gonna give this hack a 6 out of 10. And now with 8.1 million views, this is a lip liner hack that's supposed to make your lips look voluptuous and full. So instead of lining it the regular way, just lining it right outside, she starts by pursing her lips like this, and then outlining almost like a rounded heart shape on top and just the bottom. She also draws it in more of like a heart shape on top too, and then like a very rounded bottom. Whoa, you can already tell the difference. And then she just connects it with the rest of her lips. Someone in the comments said, mine still looks bad. I think my lips are the problem, but you know what? I can already tell a difference in my super thin lips. After she lines it, she goes in and fills it up. This is my latest favorite. It's the Cream Glow Bomb in Cupcake. Wow. I have never had lips this full before. My lips look so plump. This hack gets a 9 out of 10. This next hack has 8.3 million views, and apparently you can achieve beautiful bouncy curls with just your blow dryer. All you have to do is, I guess she's starting off with some damp hair, and then she preps it with some hair oil. So let's do that first. For this one, I'm using the Shuamura hair oil. Okay, nice and prepped. And then she just starts by twisting the edge here, and kind of like a rope braid, just continues twisting. People in the comments don't believe that she was able to achieve those beautiful curls with the blow dryer. Everyone asked how long she blow dries it for, but we didn't see an answer, so just here goes. I feel like I'm only able to dry it from the top and not the bottom, so it's not getting like a full blown coverage of the blow dry to get the heat on, so I don't really know. I'm gonna give it another minute to fully dry. Okay, the reveal. I blow dried my hair for a good 10 minutes, I'd say, and this is all we got. That didn't even achieve a wave. Kind of just in the front. I'm gonna have to agree with the people that called her out in the comments that she curled it with the curling iron, because you would definitely have to be blow drying your hair for at least an hour for it to dry in a big long twist like that. For that much effort, I would just say do that overnight sock curl or use your curling iron, because I'm gonna give this hack 3 out of 10. This next one uses saran wrap to do a full face makeup. I mean, it got 10 million views, and it's a beauty trick where you're supposed to be able to apply your bronzer, foundation, blush, lipstick all at once and blend it into your face flawlessly. It's kind of like a stamp. Here is my saran wrap. I'm thinking that she probably put it on her face to map out first. Let's cut some slits here so I don't die from suffocation. Guys, don't try this at home. One in the comments says, but seriously, why? I don't know. I don't know. Someone else said, what in the 5-minute craft is this? I got my pudding pot. She has a blush right here. You guys think I'm crazy, but this was actually a real trend on TikTok. Can't forget our concealer. And then she takes it, turns it around, and stamps it on the face. Oh my gosh. I need to make sure this lines up. But seriously, why? Does it even transfer? Oh, not really. I mean, the placement is okay, but now she just takes her brush and blends everything in. You know? Am I blown away? A little bit. It blends quite nicely, but I feel like I could have just did that with the products on my face all at once instead of having to go through a saran wrap to stamp it on. The lips are a hot mess. I probably won't ever do this again, but it's not as bad as I thought it would turn out. I'm gonna give this hack a 3 out of 10. And now we're gonna give ourselves a nice little frozen, refreshing facial with these frozen cucumbers. You're supposed to use the same motions as you would with a traditional gua sha stone, and it's supposed to help reduce puffiness around your face, depuff the area around your eye, and potentially help with skin tightening due to its medicinal properties. It's very cold, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not excited about this hack at all whatsoever. We're gonna do exactly what she does for her face. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. It is leaving some cucumber seeds around my face, so maybe, I don't know what I'm saying. I can't think. I can see this helping with sunburn, so I can't even think right now. My brain is frozen. I guess the main benefit comes from the coldness of the frozen cucumber that helps constrict blood vessels to reduce puffiness, kind of like an ice roller. I do believe it'll work. It's just getting over that initial frozen cucumber on your face is very shocking. It's very, very shocking to the system. Someone asked, are you just supposed to use it once and throw it away? But actually it's pretty sustainable. She says she just cuts off the end and throws it back into the freezer and just continues using it. And it, I guess, is a good alternative to buying new beauty products. So I'm gonna give this cucumber gua sha hack an 8 out of 10. Cause maybe I will wake up with flawless skin tomorrow. And now this next hack has 15.2 million views. If it works, it's gonna be a game changer because it's an ice bowl nail drying hack where you're supposed to be able to fill a bowl with ice water, get it nice and cold, and dry your nails instantly. It sounds too good to be true, but I'm gonna paint my nails on both hands. One I'll dip in the ice water and one I'll just let it air dry because you guys know that takes forever. Get it nice and cold. I'm using Olive & June's long lasting polish in ES. Just gonna slowly submerge. While it's drying, let's read some comments. Nail Tech here, ice isn't necessary, the water will do the job. Someone else said, I definitely read this in a teen magazine a million years ago, and I always wonder why salons don't make you do it before you leave instead of a fan. I had the same question if it works. Someone else said, I've done this so many times and it never works. Now I'm questioning this whole method. True test is if I could put my nails through and it doesn't leave an indentation. Whoa. No! It's still wet! I was fully expecting this hack to work. We'll give it another minute. Watch this hand dries before this one ever does. But look at the difference in the glossiness. This one is the air dried and this one is the ice one, and it literally took out all of the shine. I don't know why, but this hack disappointed me the most. I'm gonna have to give this hack, didn't work, I'm sorry, a 0 out of 10. Wait, this is probably dry by now. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, no transfer. This next hack shows you how to apply eyeshadows in just 5 minutes. And it's supposed to be for beginners with a blending technique that gets really good results. I mean, hers looks amazing, so here goes. And she starts off by using this sponge eyeshadow applicator. This is those classic ones that you used to get in those old school eyeshadow palettes that you never find anymore except as testers. Oh, that was easy. I feel like you have to really pack the color in on the outer like that. She takes the applicator and swipes the bottom. Then with a fluffy brush, I think with the same color, blends it out. It looks like she's leaving the middle part kind of empty. She goes like in this dabbing motion. The gel liner, the inner corner, the lash line, and the outer corner. Then we smudge it again to blend everything out. And then with the sparkly color, we'll go with this one. We'll go with Sheen. Just dab it in the center. Whoa! Doesn't look as good as hers, but someone said, I never get that. The smudging turns into a raccoon situation. Luckily, I don't feel like I have a raccoon situation too much. Definitely not as good as hers. And it might not work as well for hooded lids like mine, but it did a pretty good smoky eye. I think I might have to practice a little more, but I'm gonna give this quick and easy beginner eyeshadow hack a 7 out of 10. I mean, as if I don't already look like a hot mess, we're gonna try this last hack, which is to curl your lashes naturally and make them stay with a blow dryer. If you struggle like me to have your lashes stay curled, this could be a game changer, but at this point, I'm not convinced anymore. I'm using Benefit's Fan Fest mascara. It would help if you had beautiful long lashes like her, but this is all I have to work with. I don't know what settings she puts it on, but she just blasts it, and someone said you're gonna fry off your lashes. Someone else said, I got dry eyes so bad they would simply pop out if I did this. Someone else said, well, this is healthier than curling them. I don't think that did anything for my lashes, but it sure gave my bangs a nice blowout. You gotta love TikTok. The crazier the hacks, the better the views. But I'm gonna give this hack a 1 out of 10. If you guys like this video, go watch me test TikTok's most viral beauty products.